Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. Be sure to check me out over on Rumble. There you'll find all of my stuff from YouTube, plus my political and social commentary and weekly current events, which YouTube frowns on. Links to my Rumble channel, as well as my other YouTube channels, and links to let you order my books are in the description of this video. If you enjoy my content, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. I welcome your comments, even if you disagree with me. Now, on with the video. Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing a movie review of the movie The Seventh Voyage of Sinbad. This movie came out in 1958, but before I get into this, I want to tell you about the new book that I got published. The House Off Farrago Road. I had a lot of fun writing it. It's available at Amazon, on Amazon, and the author's name is H.L. Anderson. This is just a fun story about a house where the denizens are not quite normal. Mythological creatures and supernatural forces commingle with modern-day law enforcement and the criminal underworld. If the quirky weird piques your interest, check out The House Off Farrago Road. Now, on with this one. The movie review, Seventh Voyage of Sinbad from 1958. This is an action-adventure family movie. The plot is Sinbad's betrothed, Princess Parisa, is shrunk by a treacherous wizard. In order to cure her, he enlists a crew from the prison of Baghdad and sails for Colossa. Along the way, they meet the Cyclops and a dragon and a genie, not to mention a mutinous crew as well. Keep in mind, this is well before the invention of home computers and CGI. The special effects rely on stop-motion animation and the iconic and legendary wizardry of Ray Harryhausen. I'm a huge fan of Ray Harryhausen. Essentially, they moved the model and took a photo. They moved the model again, took another photo. Then again and again and again. By stringing together the thousands of such photos into a film strip, they created the illusion of motion. Anyone who says these special effects suck are as ignorant as they are stupid. And yes, there's a difference. These people managed to do both. Harryhausen was the epitome of patience and dedication. Anybody who poo-poos his special effects, yeah, there's a special place in hell for them. I'm just saying. The cast: Kerwin Matthews, Catherine Grant, Richard Eyre, Corin Thatcher, Alec Mango, Danny Green, Harold Casket, and Alfred Brown. I got to be honest with you, I don't know much about any of these actors, but damn, they're good, and they made a freaking good movie. Whenever I do these particular movies, like movie reviews, TV reviews, that kind of thing, I always try to do standouts. I wanted to do the genie in this one. His name is Richard Eyre. He plays a genie. He's a little kid at the time. This kid was an extremely talented actor. Really played the part well. He did a good job. He should have done far more in Hollywood. Instead, he now, as I understand it, he teaches elementary school in California. He had a few other acting parts, but it wasn't nothing big. He should have done far more. He really should have. Given how screwed up kids are in Hollywood these days, how the child actors grow up and become, drug addicts or weirdos or whatever, maybe it was a good thing he didn't. I don't know. But in this movie, he played a really, really great role. One of the things that I wanted to point out about this particular one was the plot. The plot moves. The character development is good, but the plot moves the story. It doesn't have a lot of extraneous stuff, but it moves the story along at the perfect pace, in my opinion. There are times when it moves slow. There are times when it moves fast, but it does so for a reason. It's not just to, not to kill time, not to, we have to push the story along now, none of that. This movie, when they made movies like this back in the day, they paced the movie, and they paced it properly so that you had time to look around, time to stop and smell the roses, as it were, as opposed to being thrust from one scene to the next. I have been guilty of that writing my books. I will freely admit that. I'm trying to do better. The whole point of being a human is trying to be better. So, I think I write good books, but sometimes I tend to push the story along. Boom, next scene, and that's hard to get out of that, but I am trying. In this movie, The Seventh Voyage of Sinbad, it's perfect. The plot, the pacing, the story arcs, they all mingle together. And the wizard in this, and I forget which actor plays him. I think it's Torrin Thatcher, if I'm not mistaken. But this guy played the wizard so well. You really want to hate that guy. He's a good guy in real life, I'm sure, but in this, he played a bad guy, and he played a really good bad guy. So, again, you have to have a good bad guy in order to have a good story. And this guy played a good bad guy. So, yeah, if you get a chance to check it out, The Seventh Voyage of Sinbad from 1958. Again, I watched it free on YouTube. Check it out. You will not be disappointed. You folks have a good one now. God bless one and all. We elect cookie-cutter politicians every single election cycle. Yes men who maintain the status quo and do just enough to make us believe the system still works. Imagine, if you will, a president who actually tries to fix things. If you like action, political intrigue, and a righteous crusade, check out my political thriller, The Righteous President.